It is 8:40. It's Pete. I've got the beach, and I'm being joined in the studio today by Brandy McFarland and Kevin Gordon. Welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
They are from Community Bank, and I wanted to tell you right away when I saw our subject, I knew that I was not really up to date on this kind of stuff. So I had to go online and look exactly what we were going to be talking about because I want to do a little bit of the homework there. So I don't know who wants to handle the ball first, but let's talk about this Treasury Management Department now.
Yep, absolutely. So overall, Treasury Management is managing your company's financial resources to ensure that you're meeting your financial goals of your organization. So at a high level, what does that mean? It's operational risk, how your bank account's set up. It's liquidity risk. Do you have access to the cash you need? And what we're going to talk about a little bit more today in detail was overall risk on your accounts for your products and services. So
could it be big and small?
Absolutely, yeah. Small business, big
Yeah.
business. And we wanted to mention too, like our bank is kind of like in the niche of that. We call it the Goldilocks theory, not too big, not too small. So the big banks, we can handle big transactions, big loans, things like that. But we're small enough that we want to provide that personal experience. We want you to have our personal number, reach out to us, not an 800 number.
I love that part of your bank because I go there a lot. And as a personal banker, going in and out, I just absolutely love the nice touch that you give. So tell me a little bit, though, is protection the number one service for this?
Yeah, the fraud, the overall fraud is growing every day. Unfortunately, we deal with it. Typically, we see usually one of our business customers, usually once within 18, 24 months, they get touched with fraud. So, we see it every day. It's ramping up, and we're strongly pushing it to protect our clients and their organizations.
Yes, we really want to be proactive rather than reactive. That's something that we're encouraging our customers to get away from check writing because mail fraud is at an all-time high. You're putting your account number out there every time you write a check and put it in the mail. People have your account number. They have your signature. So if you can get away from check writing and move to ACH, wires, electronic payments, it's really important.
So now with this department and everything that you do, this handles, I guess, also getting people to understand their cash flow and everything else that's coming in, things that you would do?
Yep, absolutely. So anything from an accounts receivable or accounts payable standpoint. So overall, Treasury Management, as Brandy referred to, we want to move people away from paper into electronic payments. Typically, that increases the days of accounts receivable. So the faster you get money in, and then you want to extend on the money out. So the folks you're paying, if you can increase your accounts payable, so the longer you can keep those funds in, the more interest you can earn on those days outstanding, and that interest floats. So by electronifying your payments, you can get some of those accounts receivable funds faster, and then electronifying your payments out through either credit cards or ACHs, you can extend that window of how long you can hold those funds and earn excess interest income on those days.
Wait, is this something new? For the bank, or how long has it been going on?
No, Treasury Management's been around for a long time. Really, any business account, we are able to have Treasury Management products and services in place. We at Community Bank have really ramped up our Treasury offering in the last 2 years. So we've added new tools and services to our toolbox for clients to use to kind of give us the ability to hold our own weight with the larger regional banks in the area. So last year we launched 4 new products and services. One was a lockbox, which is a centralized collection point for companies' accounts receivable. One was a purchasing card, so basically a credit card where they can put their AP spend on it. And then like we're going to talk about, and we've been talking about, are the fraud tools. So ACH and Check Positive Pay, essentially they're fraud filters, that give a second set of eyes on all of those outgoing payments to ensure they're not fraudulent activity.
The clients that you had and those that you, again, will gather, what's their experience been like with you? Is this something they have taken to, or do they go, well, I don't know, I want to sit and talk about this?
Yeah, they're excited. They work maybe with some other banks in the area that have, that capability. So it's been a super attractive, and we're getting a lot of traction on these new services. So they're excited, and they've been a loyal loyal customer base. So, the more tools we can give them, the more they can do from an operational standpoint, security standpoint, and financial efficiency standpoint. So they're pretty excited.
Absolutely.
Do they have, when you talk about the check writing, obviously, and
Yes.
trying to get kind of, let's get out of that and get something else. But there seems to be, too, when I'm online, there are so many, I guess, fake emails coming in as well that if I have a business, I'd be tempted to click on it because they look real.
Right.
So you could sit and say, no, you want to stay away from this. Here's what we want to do. That would also be included in your talk?
Absolutely. You never want to put your account number out there. We encourage our customers. We see a lot of elderly customers that are being, at risk for these kind of emails like you're talking about. Come to the bank, ask us if that was actually a legitimate email. Don't open things. If you even question it, reach out for help, whether you have a family member that may be able to take a second look, or the bank will help you. So that's what we want to have, that personal relationship with our customers. We want you to come to us with any questions, issues. We make sure that we provide the training that you need on these new products. So we have a wonderful treasury management operations department. They will get on the phone with you. They will share screen with you, whatever you need to have that training and to have the knowledge that you need to make our products work.
Never thought in a million years we'd be dealing with this kind of stuff, though, with all the fraud that happens.
It's scary.
It is scary. It really is. I mean, it's so easy to fall victim, even though you're here, and there have been a number of people that will tell you over and over and over, don't do this.
Right.
The temptation, it's like, well, that looks like my website.
Right.
And the next thing you know, you're in trouble.
Yeah, the Carnegie Mellon University published an article 2 years ago. Overall fraud was around $7 trillion, and that's only what was reported. That's not including ransoms that were paid to recover funds, and it's just the bad guys are getting better at what they do at being bad, and we just need to get better at what we do at being good and protecting our customers.
This would be a good time to tell everybody how they can reach out to you.
Absolutely. So we have a website. It's cb.bank, nice and simple. Our treasury management department email is cbtreasurymanagement@cb.bank. But if you go to our website, there's a contact us. We'll make sure that you can reach us. We have all of our products on our website along with phone numbers. But like I said, we would love to meet you personally, give you our personal contacts. So please feel free to reach out.
I have to tell you guys while you're both here. Yesterday, I was at your bank and one on Chestnut, and there was a lady there, older. I'd say older. I guess I'm old. I think she was older than me.
Yeah.
And she was with one of the guys there, and he's very patient. He's trying to explain to her why she received a letter from the bank, what it means to protect her, because you don't want to have this fraudulent stuff going on. This was just a personal account. So the time that he spent with that lady, I was very impressed.
Good.
Because she had so many questions, and I'm thinking, I think he answered this about 9 times in different ways. But, sometimes when you're older, you need that. And I'm sure if I'm older and I have a business, I have to get with you guys and understand exactly what you can do for me.
Yes. Every business is different. So it's, case by case. We want to make sure you're set up with what you need to make your business successful. And then we want to make sure you have the resources that you need to be successful, whether that's a tool or it's a person. Call us. We'll help you find the right person.
Amazing. I appreciate you folks coming in. I really
Thank
do.
you.
Brandon, Kevin, thank you so much for
Thank
coming
So
you.
much for having us.
One more time before you leave the website, just so people have it.
Yep. cb.bank. So www.cb.bank.
Easy to do. Make sure you take advantage of that. Again, thanks for coming in.
Thank you so
Thanks for
much.
having us.
Appreciate it. Here's Bob Seeger, 95.3 WJPA.